Originated from the great land of the Indian subcontinent, Hinduism is the third most followed religion, with the origin being unclear, and several contexts relating to the 7,000 years ancient Indo-Aryan age. Hinduism, the most followed religion of India, is considered the oldest religion on the planet. Since humans inhabited Earth, they live in groups of similar interests. A religion is arguably the largest such group humans formed. An easy way to describe religion is a community of similar thoughts and actions. Originally called Sanatana Dharma, or Eternal Truth, the term Hinduism was first used by Raja Ram Mohan Roy, and introduced in English in the 19th century. This was done to denote the religious and cultural traditions native to India. In Sanskrit, followers of Hinduism or Hindus are called Sindhu, which in other words means Indus, referring to the famous Indus River, which flows from modern India and Pakistan. In the early century, people used the word Hindu to refer to the people living beyond the Indus River. The origin of Hinduism is unclear. Some scholars believe that Hinduism began in 2500 to 1500 BC, while a lot of them argue that Hinduism existed without any starting point. An important reason behind this is, some scripts of Hinduism were written thousands of years ago. In fact, the oldest known book on earth belongs to Hinduism. The Rig Veda was written in 7000 BC. Plus, the four main Hindu scripts, the Rig Veda, the Yajur Veda, the Sama Veda and the Atharva Veda, are written in Sanskrit, which is the oldest language on the planet. Unlike other religions, which have founders, Hinduism does not have one. The whole concept lies in the four Vedas, forming the heart of the religion. The developments in Hinduism occurred over time, due to cultural and religious changes. The beliefs of Hinduism are based on Hinduism, meaning, Hindus believe in one God, which can have multiple forms. Brahman, the one universal spirit, is the supreme form. The three most important forms of Brahman are Brahma, the creator of the universe; Vishnu, the preserver of the universe; Shiva, the destroyer of the universe. Some other forms of Brahman include Devi, Krishna, Lakshmi, and Saraswati. Hinduism believes in a circular concept of time. This means, time has no beginning or end, rather, it is cyclic. This cyclic concept can be thought as four yugas, or seasons, namely, Satya, Treta, Dvapara, and Kali. Each of these four seasons decrease in goodness than the previous. Consider this as gold, silver, bronze and iron. The gold or Satya Yuga is the best of these four seasons. Satya means truth, hence, it is a golden age, where humanity is driven by truth and goodness. The silver or Treta Yuga is the second best. Treta means three, named after the three forms of Vishnu that were seen in this yuga. This yuga is also known as the age of mankind. The bronze, or Dvapara Yuga, is the third best, and was the host to the Great War of Mahabharata. Dvapara Yuga also marks the rise of diseases in humans. The iron, or Kali Yuga, is the fourth and the worst of the four seasons. According to scholars, this is the present yuga or season. In this yuga, wealth alone will be considered the sign of man's good birth and qualities, which does seem quite true. Reincarnation of the soul, meaning rebirth after death, is a strong belief in Hinduism. The main aim is to exit the cycle of birth and rebirth, known as salvation, and become part of the Absolute Soul. Conditions of one's present life are due to karma or actions in past lives. In other words, one improves his or her condition through good behavior. With good behavior, the soul will eventually achieve moksha, or salvation, and stop the cycle of rebirths, becoming part of the Absolute Soul, Brahman. Hindus pray in temples, via meditation and puja. A puja or worship is a recitation of holy scripts, which may be done along with a ritual. Some Hindus also go on pilgrimages, occasionally. The famous Char Dham Yatra, or Four Sites Tour, is considered sacred. This tour involves the four important places in Hinduism, starting with Badrinath in the north, Rameshwaram in the south, Puri in the east and Dwarka in the west. The famous concentration art, yoga, is an important part of Hindu culture that is followed actively. Every year, 21st of June is celebrated as the World Yoga Day, where millions practice to maintain good health. As of 2021, Hinduism has 1.2 billion followers, which make up roughly 15 to 16% of the human population. This makes Hinduism the third largest religion, after Christianity and Islam. Interestingly, 94% of Hindus live in India, which makes up 80% of the Indian demographics. In the United States, about 0.7% of the population practice Hinduism. Though third on scale in terms of followers, Hinduism will clearly lead in terms of facts. About 108,000 temples are present in India. Interestingly, the largest temple is not in India, but in Angkor, Cambodia, which is spread over 400 acres. Not only is this the largest among the temples ever built, but the largest monument in the world. The world's richest religious monument, the Padmanabhaswamy Temple in Kerala, holds properties and jewelry worth $22 billion. The Kainchi Dam Ashram in Nainital is another auspicious place. Apple co-founder Steve Jobs and Facebook co-founder Mark Zuckerberg visited this place. This is believed to be a turning point in their lives when they were going through tough times. Moreover, the country Nepal was named after a Hindu saint called Namuni. These are just some of the super cool facts out of the thousands. Hinduism has a lot of festivals. They are celebrated locally in India and globally across the world. The Festival of Lights, Diwali, is one of the most popular festivals in the Indian subcontinent. Diwali denotes that light supersedes darkness, or the triumph of good over evil. On this occasion, people light candles, lamps, and enjoy fireworks. Diwali is also celebrated in the joy of Lord Ram's return after 14 years of Vanwazar exile. This photograph from NASA shows India lit up on the occasion of Diwali. The festival of colors, Holi, is celebrated in equal joy. Its onset is marked by burning Holika, an evil entity from Hindu mythology, to signify the victory of good over evil. People celebrate Holi by smearing colors on their loved ones, followed by celebrations with cultural recipes. Mahashivratri, or the Great Night of Shiva, honors the supremacy of Shiva. On this occasion, people refrain from sleeping and pray to the Great Lord. Most dedicated disciples celebrate Mahashivratri by fasting and chanting the hymns to Tandav, a dance performed by Lord Shiva. Kamla is a major pilgrimage in Hinduism, celebrated in a cycle of 12 years. This festival is celebrated on the banks of the rivers in Allahabad, Haridwar, Nashik, and Ujjain, on one complete revolution of the planet Jupiter. Rivers on these banks are either the holy Ganga, Yamuna, or their branches. An interesting fact, Kumbh Mela is the largest human gathering on the planet, which is visible from space. Dussehra is another major festival in Hinduism that is celebrated by burning Ravan, showing the victory of Ram over him. Similarly, Ganesh Chaturthi, Durga Puja, Ram Navami, Hanuman Jayanti, Lohri, Onam, and several more are celebrated with immense joy across the country. Symbols in Hinduism signify deep meanings. The symbol, Om, is the most universal of all Hindu symbols. Its sound is used in meditation and helps to gain concentration. It is also called the sound of the universe. Swastika is a sign of luck and fortune. It represents honesty, purity, and stability. Sri Yantra is used to symbolize the bond or unity of both the masculine and the feminine divinity. Tilak is placed on the forehead of a devotee of Hinduism, symbolizing devotion to Lord Vishnu. Lotus symbol is another significant symbol, as it is associated with gods, including Vishnu, Lakshmi, and Brahma. This symbol has importance in other religions like Buddhism and Jainism as well. That's it for this video. Please like and subscribe to the channel to watch awesome upcoming contents like this. You can also like and follow our Facebook and Twitter handles to get notified as soon as we release any research or content. Thank you for stopping by and watching.